In a quiet village deep in South Nigeria, something wasn't right. Near the edge of the forest stood strange trees, fat, swollen, full of lumps. The villagers called them the pregnant trees. No one knew why they grew so fast, and no one noticed the real danger until it was too late. One rainy evening, a woman arrived. Her name was Madame Neen. She wore a long scarf, had dirty feet, and spoke with a voice soft like a whisper. She said she was a midwife, and the women believed her. The first to go was Sarah, heavily pregnant. She went to Madame Neen for help. Inside a small, smelly hut beside the trees, Madame Neen gave her a bundle of herbs and said, "Take this, come back tomorrow." But Sarah forgot. She returned after a whole month. Madame Neen shook her head slowly and said, "The baby didn't make it. I buried it myself." Sarah cried and went home. Then it happened again and again. Ruth, Mary, Linda, all pregnant, all went to Madame Neen. All took the herbs. All forgot to return in time. And every time, "The baby is gone," Madame Neen would say. The village became silent. No laughter, no babies, only the trees, growing bigger. One day, a young herbalist named Anna came from another town. She had heard whispers about the childless village. When she saw the trees, her heart sank. She knew something was very wrong. That night, she followed Ruth to the hut and hid in the shadows. What Anna saw chilled her to the bone. Inside, Madame Neen wasn't helping anyone. She was whispering to the trees. She took a tiny, still baby from beneath a cloth, walked to the base of a tree, and gently pushed the baby into a hole among the roots. She sprinkled herbs over it. The tree bark moved, like lips, and swallowed the baby whole. Madame Neen was feeding the trees. Anna ran to the village and raised the alarm. Men and women came with fire and sticks. They broke open the tree trunks, and what they found broke every heart. Inside, baby bones, tiny wrappers, name beads, small bracelets, memories buried in bark. The truth was clear. Madame Neen had been sacrificing babies to feed the trees. She tried to escape, but the trees would not let her. Their roots wrapped around her feet. Their branches pulled her down. The earth swallowed her whole. She was never seen again. The village was silent this time from grief, but also shame. They had trusted too blindly. Anna stayed behind. She taught the women the truth about herbs, real healing, not deception. 9 months later, a baby boy was born. They named him Victor because the village had overcome. Sometimes evil hides behind a kind smile, but truth always finds a voice. Let your eyes be open, let your mind be wise, and never trust blindly, because even trees can carry secrets.